This is the Noise Sentinel on-demand new project wizard tutorial. So we've contacted you with login credentials and the URL to get the project started, and you're ready to proceed to the next step, which is the new project wizard. So log in using the details provided for access to the site. In this instance, we're logging in as a dev account, but refer to your info to choose the right one for you. Once you've logged in, you reach the on-demand project panel. The first place you should head to is the new project button located down at the bottom left, and doing this process now saves you setup time after you receive the instrumentation. Please note that if you are setting this up with your own equipment, there are some steps to register your equipment prior to starting the project, and please refer to our existing equipment tutorial before proceeding with the rest of this tutorial. You have a choice now to go ahead with a new project or to create a quote. Creating a quote will allow you to define the project and see the projected costs for it, and creating a quote does not begin a contractual agreement and is a good way of assessing whether you're ready to commit. If you're ready and willing to accept the terms and conditions, then proceed with Create New Project. The process is identical to the quoting process, except at the end your agreement will result in us beginning the shipping. Click to start the wizard, which guides you through this process. There are potentially 8 steps which can be completed in your own time, and you can come back to them. We start with the project name, and click to begin. So set the name of the project. This is the only required field, and the description is optional. So click Save to complete this first step, and you can go back to it if you decide on a different name. Step 1 is now ticked as completed, and it's on to Step 2, Contact Details and Time Zone. Select the time zone for your project using the drop-down. Next, choose the primary point of contact. You can see that most of these are mandatory fields, so please be sure to have this information on hand. Most will be filled with the initial information you provided. Next, you can choose local contact information if there is a representative or another contact for the project. And this is the same for the delivery contact information. If the contact to receive the monitors is another person or location, then enter the details here. Otherwise, click Save to finish. Next is project dates and equipment selection. And here's where you let us know how long your monitoring project will go for. Once you've selected your needs, you can use the calendars to select the start and end date. And you can use your own registered sound level meter and lease equipment from us at the same time. For leased equipment, we'll get your equipment there a day before the start date, and it should be ready for pickup the day after project finishes, and projects shorter than 4 weeks will be charged for a 4-week period. So let us know how many noise monitors and how many weather stations you need, and there's a minimum of 1, of course. And once these are both set, we can then give you an actual cost based on the length of the project and the amount of equipment. And in addition here, you can add your own sound level meter if you already own some equipment, specifically a 2250, 2250 Lite or 2270 model. For your equipment, you're able to start on the same day. Projects shorter than 7 days will be charged for a 7-day period. So you can also use your existing equipment and order extra at the same time. So if you're ready, click Save to confirm and proceed to the next step. But once you've done this, it is possible to generate a quote to send to your management or client for financial approval, and the Generate Quote button becomes active, and you press this to get the quote as a PDF file. Step 4, if you've chosen to add your own equipment, is where you name and choose the equipment. If there's more than one available, you can select from a drop-down. Note, you'll not need to perform this step with leased equipment. We'll do it for you. Next, define the locations for how many monitors will be in place. Generic location names have been assigned. Change them if you wish, and add a further description if required. It's easy to add the location for each monitor. Just zoom in on the map, click Add, and the coordinates will be entered. And repeat the process for any more monitors. Click Save to confirm, and then you can proceed. Step 5 is defining metrics. You should have an idea of the requirements here, and if not, leave these as default. They can always be changed later on. Local standards and best practice are key. The short descriptions of your options are also included on the page. Step 6 is module configuration, and at this stage all modules are included for your use. You do have a choice here as to whether you wish the stakeholder web to have public access, and if so, then please define the website name or URL that the community will use to view the stakeholder web. Add a description for the public to read. Once done, proceed to the final step of the wizard, and this is the confirmation step. The wizard will present all your configuration choices summarized on one page for you to review. So if it's all correct, then tick the boxes and click the confirm button. Agreeing to this will bind the contract, so be prepared. You'll get some information about what happens next. Your project is underway. Click OK after reading. Your project will now appear in the planned section of this application, and you can go back and review the details. And once the project is up and running, you can use the Engage button to review your monitoring. Press the Manage button to enter the client and make any changes to your project. For more information, please contact us using the FAQ and Learn icons, or contact us directly at B&K.